My name is Gregory Indiviro, and I am a human.
Nice.
And also co-founder of Roasted Espresso and Subs, and a bunch of other stuff too. Roasted got its start by Alex and I. Alex is a business partner that I went into business with. We were running a smaller coffee kiosk, so to speak, like a coffee bar in the back of Summit Canyon. And basically we thought that we could provide more than the space that we were in was letting us. And so our kind of thought was to find our own space and start up a coffee and sandwich shop.
One of our really popular drinks is the Monkey Mocha or the Wake and Shake. It's a blended drink, chocolatey. The sandwiches that are really good is like the SB Dub. Croissants are really popular, so I would recommend those. I think Roasted has a great impact on Grand Junction. People come in with a smile, they get their coffee for the day. I think it really helps out. It's a cool environment to hang out at, and people meet other friends here, and it's just a great place to be.
Some of the issues we faced was honestly, as great of a location that this is, at the time that we opened, which was 9 years ago, in 2009, Colorado Avenue in Grand Junction was kind of like Main Street's alley, in a way. Not a whole lot of people really gave Colorado Avenue a second thought. It was Main Street focused. It was almost like a tunnel vision. People were coming downtown, they were coming to go to Main Street. So when we first got started, we really had to be creative in how to attract that traffic off of Main Street and get them to come down to Colorado Ave. And I think we did that by when we first opened, we did a lot of music events, a lot of stuff outside. We really utilized our patio so that when people were driving by, they saw action, and it was kind of just like the light that attracts the fly method, and just kind of tried to keep our foot traffic up. I've always seen opportunity in Grand Junction. It gets a bad rap from the Front Range because of one thing or the other, but it's really not a bad place at all. It's a great place, and there's opportunity for growth and opportunity for innovation. And so when you combine the two, it makes a really good space for us.
I came into work today because I really love my job, and I actually just got hired a few weeks ago, so of course I can't miss any days yet, so that's the main reason. The thing I love the most about this job is the social aspect. You get to meet a ton of different people. I mean, you see the same people almost every day. You know, we have our regulars, and it's great to spark up conversations with everybody and meet new people, and love that aspect of the job.
One of my favorite analogies I used to like to use, or that I do like to use, is I kind of was using this space as a petri dish for culture. When I first moved here, there was kind of some culture here, but there was a whole lot going on, but it was all very separated. There was no cohesive place or space to let everybody gravitate towards each other. So when we opened it as kind of just like this idea to give people a place to connect with each other, artists to connect, whether they be musical or print or filmmakers or whatever it was. So kind of just like a face-to-face social network in a way. One philosophy that we've had from the beginning almost is our artwork inside is constantly changing. We only do month-long showings, and then that gives a lot of opportunity for local artists to be able to display their work, sell some of their work. We don't even take commission if they sell work. We just want to support what they're doing. So I think art and community and that whole scene is extremely important to keep Grand Junction attractive to the younger crowd that's coming through. Because Mesa's growing, and the cool thing about that is the more students that come here from outside of Colorado, I would like to think that they end up falling in love with Grand Junction and would like to stay here after they graduate, and that's just good for everybody because it just stimulates growth and positive growth because it's educated growth, not just marijuana-based industry growth. I think the most rewarding thing for us is that we are providing jobs and income for people who are living their own lives. And the fact that they can count on us for a paycheck and to be able to sustain whatever they're interested in, that's super rewarding.
I would say a unique thing about our customers is everything's different. You know, what you might think is just a simple coffee, somebody else could make it into a completely different type of thing with just adding a flavor or anything. And we definitely have a lot of different personalities come in. I think they expect to get some good coffee, and if they're hungry, some good food as well. It's also very peaceful, chill vibe in there, like a cool environment to be in.
I think our customers really like our atmosphere. We're very welcoming and inviting. We also have really good product at a pretty affordable price, and that was kind of one of our business models, was to have customers that were 5 to 7 day a week customers versus a special treat that they could only come down once a week because they could afford roasted today.
It's hard to describe the impact that Roasted has on Grand Junction, because when you come here, you can have somebody who's obviously homeless in the same line that somebody that's dripping with diamonds driving a Mercedes. It's just a great equalizer, and people just interact naturally here, where you don't get that in too many locations around the world even. I think what I like about Roasted the most is the attitude of the owners and the employees. They've got a really positive vibe going, and it's just welcoming. When you walk in the door, you know that you want to be nice to people. Being from the Northwest, Starbucks is the standard, but the further you get away from Seattle, the less the quality seems to be, and Starbucks just doesn't make the grade here compared to Roasted.
Everywhere I have worked have been small businesses. I think it's more self-rewarding because, I feel better buying a coffee from a shop like this than I would a large Starbucks franchise. So I think it's just more rewarding because you're helping out your local community.
So the future of Roasted, I think, is to just continue to do what we do and to focus on putting out quality products. We've talked about expansion in the past, but honestly, between the other things that I have going on in my life and same thing with Alex, if we expanded, we have such a weird and eclectic vibe going on here at Roasted that how do you duplicate something like that? We never wanted to be corporate. We didn't want to do something that you can duplicate because that's what makes us unique.
I come to Roasted because I like supporting a local business. Roasted really adds a cool atmosphere, really cool vibes, great place, really embodies the downtown feel here in Grand Junction.
I'm most proud that we're still open because honestly we opened in 2009, and it was 9 years ago, and I've seen a bunch of businesses kind of come and go in that time downtown, and that's just how it is in general with any business. It's a gamble. If you can make it over 3 years, you're probably going to do okay. If you can make it past 5 years, then you've got something that you're doing right, obviously. And so we're going into our 10th year of business at Roasted, and that was just mind-boggling to me. I can't believe it worked.